Okay, so there was two things that I was psychotically obsessed with back in the summer of 2015. One was playing NES Final Fantasy I on my Nintendo Wii. Believe it or not, I've actually played that one all the way through 3 times in a row. Watched the video on it sometime. Read my book. And 2, watching the bejeebus out of X-Files on Netflix, because the truth is out there, man. And if you want to get to the bottom of it, you gotta sit yourself down and watch this 90s classic, because X-Files was undeniably the definitive television show of the 90s. Now, while growing up as a kid in upstate New York, I cannot begin to tell you how much the letter X dominated my weekends from 93 to 95. Every weekend, I watched and recorded every single episode of the X-Men cartoon show. I played the bejeebus out of both Mega Man X and Mega Man X2 for my SNES every Saturday and Sunday, and yes, on Friday nights whenever I could, whenever I got the chance. I sat myself down in front of that old kitchen TV to experience myself some X-Files. And like I need to tell you, but to a 10-year-old me, to a lot of 10-year-olds out there in the 90s, the X-Files was amazing. The X-Files was like this amazing Are You Afraid of the Dark for adults that was actually scary and all about aliens and government conspiracies, so cool. However, I also think I need to point out, I need to confess to any X-Files super fans listening out there right now that my interest in the show soon pandered off after this time. I honestly never even got through the 3rd season. Sorry. I all but forgot about the X-Files for almost 20 years, and like I said, the only reason why I ever sat down to watch it again was because I really needed something to watch while playing all that damned Final Fantasy. So no, I really did not think much of X-Files at first. When I initially sat down to watch it again, I was really just expecting some mindless 90s fun and nothing more. But like I need to tell you, after really delving into and catching up with every single episode I had missed, seasons 1 through 5, I haven't watched much after that. Everybody tells me the series is downhill after 5. I can now tell you that X-Files has truly become one of my most favorite shows of all time. And there are certain episodes that I just watch over and over and over again. And all of those particular episodes I would love to one day cover on this channel. I would love to cover them one day on this channel, someday. But if I only get to pick one, just one episode that I'm ever able to sit down and talk about, it's definitely got to be Jose Chung's From Outer Space. Because Jose Chung's From Outer Space is not just my absolute favorite X-Files episode of all time, it's also one of my favorite episodes of all of television of all time, right up there with Cowboy Bebop, Ballad of Fallen Angels, the Dungeons and Dragons episode of Community, and of course the Rick James episode of Chappelle Show. Because this episode did so much more than just entertain me and give me a couple of good sci-fi belly laughs. This episode has never left me. For over 2 years now, it has never left me. I honestly compare it to the movie The Shining in the sense that every time you sit down and watch this one, you're gonna notice something different. It's gonna keep bending your mind the more you watch it. So thank you all so much for listening to me so far. And I hope you all come join me soon for Jose Chung's From Outer Space. The truth is out there, everyone, but then again, what is truth? I'm Justin M. Bailey. Thank you.